Are you a Breyer horse? You a part of my Breyerfest haul? Yeah? You want to be part of the video? Hi guys, it's Mono Horse Love. Welcome back to my channel. I know I have not posted in forever. I think it was since like my Breyerfest 2021 haul or something crazy like that. But I had an amazing Breyerfest this year, so I wanted to show you guys my haul and do the classic kind of bed haul. And then I got some overlay shots that I'll put over some of the horses to get a closer look. But this year was just amazing. I had an amazing time. I went with my best friend Gabby, and we stayed at the Clarion for the very first time, which was just such an amazing experience. But without further ado, I want to get into the video. I got a ton of free stickers, most of which I've already put on my little show binders. Here's my Collectors Club lanyard, my name badge, my volunteer name badge. I got this free little squishy, a free medallion from Morgan Kilbourne's booth, some magnets, and then these cute little keychains. I also got these pony pouches while I was there. The Grumpy Cat one has to be the best. Iconic, really. So first is Tight Lines. I was originally going to sell him, but Gabby had space in her car because she drove. And I realized he's only selling for like $15, so I kind of wanted to just keep him anyway, mainly honestly for the blanket. I think the blanket's super cute. And I do love a good fleet bit in gray when Breyer does a good one. On Thursday, Gabby showed in the Resin Renaissance and I helped out. And so I entered the raffle, and I think I bought like $40 total in raffle tickets, or 40 or 60. And I ended up winning a Thornycroft. And I've wanted him for a while now. I think he's a really nicely done model. He was the 2021 Breyerfest volunteer model, which was a year where the Breyerfest was online, so I didn't even get the chance to volunteer that year. So I was super stoked to have won him in the raffle. And yeah, so that's Thornycroft. I'm super excited because he's actually one I've wanted in my collection for a while, so to get him basically free was amazing. The only other horse that I got on Thursday night was this little micro by Madison Rigney, I believe, of Swift Creep Studios. This is sculpted by Maggie Bennett, and she's just a cute little sassy warm blood mare. I've been getting more into micros. I have 3 now, and I love her little pink tail. The pink little bow in the tail is the best part. Now onto my Friday haul. So I did do the Ninja Pit of Death, and what I left with from there was I got the full set of stablemates. I only kept 2, so this is Kava, who I liked a lot more than I expected I would. He's just such a rich bay, so glossy, and I really, really like the little stripe they did on him. I think Breyer did a nice job with that. So yeah, super cute. And then I think everyone's favorite of the bunch is Prosecco. I just love this mold. Sarah Mink's one of my favorite sculptors, and he's nice, a glossy black snowflake Appaloosa. And just adorable chunky drafter. You cannot go wrong with him. I did sell the other 2 out of the set, but that was great because I was able to sell the other 2 for more than the full set was worth. So basically these guys were free because girl math. And my last find in the Ninja Pit that I ended up keeping was Flamingo. I have actually wanted her for a while, but what's interesting about her is she is a sample. She has no VIN. She's a really nicely done one. Her dabbles are really nice and subtle, and I'm super stoked to have her in the collection. Then my last part of my Friday haul was my surprise model. My 2 special runs this year were Future is Bright and the Surprise, but I only ended up keeping the Surprise. I got the loose made Future is Bright, but he just wasn't, he was cute, but didn't spark my interest enough to keep. But I really like the Surprise this year. I got the glossy silver bay. I actually pulled the roan. I ended up trading the roan for the decorator, and then traded the decorator plus I got some cash, and then I got the glossy. So I was super happy with that trade, and I think he's super pretty. I think my favorite thing is his little spot on his nose. It's so cute. And so yeah, that's him, and he's just absolutely flawless. And I'm a huge warm blood fanatic, so to have it on the Totalist mold was super exciting. And then that was actually the last model that I got on Friday. And then on Saturday night at the Clarion, I got Landau for $7. And then I also got this custom stablemate by Faith Martin. My friend Gabby got a customs or a mini Stormwatch resin. I think Retro is the name. And so we both got models painted by her, which was super cool. But he's this dark dapple gray mini Fireheart, and I really, really love mini customs right now. So definitely wanting to just keep adding them to my collection. And my favorite part about him is his little snip. Yeah, at the Clarion on Saturday night, I traded a Honey Bear that I had gotten from the Ninja Pit for a Gascon. The Gascon is actually for sale just because I just can't really bring myself to unbox him. Also on Saturday, I traded one of the horses I got in the Ninja Pit for Winsome. She's a super lovely copy. I am selling mine just because I don't need another thoroughbred. However, she is amazing, so if she doesn't sell right away, I'm not going to be mad at all. She's nicer than the first copy I had. She just has like the most crisp markings and is absolutely gorgeous. If you've noticed, I actually did not buy much this year, but then on Sunday, I won the Sunday raffle, and so I wasn't actually the biggest fan of the raffle model this year, so I did end up selling him. And because of that, I kind of went on a bit of a shopping spree on Sunday night. And by shopping spree, I meant I bought 3 models. However, they're models that I probably would not have bought in, or at least 2 of them. One of them is a model I probably would not have bought if I had not won the raffle. And that would be Del Rey, because she was, I will admit, I spent $160 on her, which is more than I ever thought I would spend on a stablemate. However, she's absolutely perfect and stunning, and I've always wanted an event stablemate in my collection, and I love the G3 Cantering Warm Blood mold, so, and I love roans, so I thought, well, not a better model to add. She was originally at $180, and I was able to knock the price down. I have still have her bubble wrap and everything, so I think it'll be from the event with the packaging, so it'll be really fun to show her in collectability. And then I got also that night Hullabaloo for $10. I will be selling mine. He just hasn't grown on me, but he is really cute and really nice. And then my last buy of Breyerfest was Glossy Lionel. It was the last night, so he was at $300, and I ended up paying $200 for him, which was a really good deal, and he's absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with the True North mold, and I have not had a model on the mold in a while. I sold all my models on the mold, so I'm really glad to have him on the mold again. And he's sparkly and palomino and a beautiful blanket Appaloosa, and I'm super excited to have him. So that was technically my last Breyerfest buy. However, I am including one last model in this haul because I technically arranged the trade for him on the way home from Breyerfest at the airport. And that would be Glossy Cortez C. I actually used to own this exact same model. And I sold him when I bought a real horse, and I regretted it. And then I saw someone offer him for trade for another model, but the original poster wasn't interested, so I messaged to see if they would be interested in trading for anything else, and they said they would trade for my Dionysus, and so I was able to trade my Dionysus and get the original exact same Glossy Cortez C that I had originally owned back. He still has the same COA and everything, and I really love glossy prize models, so super stoked to add him back, and it was a super special way to end my Breyerfest. So yeah, that's my overall haul. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and I will not be going next year, unfortunately, but I do plan to go in 2027, and I already can't wait. I'm already counting it down.